Man. Diary. Alright. And my Twitch is still being buggy. No face cam today. That Will is getting on a little bit. Probably launch up some of the Dark Prince. A lot of people are just taking their time. Oh, there he is. What's up, Will?
Not much.
Alright, well, not much people are here. I think like as a good starter, maybe we can just continue on our Dark Prince stuff from yesterday.
Gotcha.
At least we can at least beat the boss and slash do some grind sessions since we need to do that anyway. Well, at least I need to do it anyway, okay?
What do you do? You kind of, ah, you kind of weakened yourself there.
Yeah, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, hey, just James. Ooh, James is here.
So,
Now this changes things. The question is, James, do you want to play a game right now, or you want to wait a little bit?
Probably just a little bit. I just got home, so I'm gonna take my shoes off and get comfortable.
All right, James is taking all his clothes off and getting comfortable. Got it.
Sure.
James is good.
If you have Uno installed, if you don't have it installed, install it now so we can play it later. Because I want to try the new DLC.
I got it installed. I'm all going to make sure that something still is updated. Oh dear God, Cat, no. I'm gonna start your blood curdling wail.
Wah, 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 wah.
I am not finding you a male cat to breed with me. It's not happening.
All right. Well, I got Dragon Quest up and running, so now I just gotta train up like a lot of my monsters.
That's nice.
Oh
Well, I
yeah.
mean, if you find some, if you find some flying metal slimes.
I mean, the thing is, I have like a lot of those like experience cards on me. Because
Yeah.
I haven't used them because I wanted to save them for like good times, like a good moment to use them. So I can use it now.
You could.
Well, let's see how many I have.
I don't think it's trolls and nothing else good in here for me.
Male slime card. I got 4 of those. I got 8 of liquid
Oh,
slimes and
actually,
3 slime king cards.
actually, that's not something good in here. It, the leaves. Go grab money out of my little banky bank thing and go and buy some movies.
God, I hate when pressing B does that. Let's see. Accessories. I need to make sure everyone's wearing the right accessories.
I don't think I would have with the 40,000 and go buy 40,000 and work with those either. So
Sure.
with the 11.
You know what? Why don't I just have him to have the majoring, and he has like a. Yeah. Have my weak monsters in the reserve for now.
I totally need to grind. I couldn't walk around and like,
I mean, go walk around and find eggs then.
that's what I need to do. I just gotta battle 10 monsters, teleport away, come back, and find eggs.
Apparently, that's what the list says.
Hey, it's actually not being bad when I'm watching you on my phone.
Yeah. Well, Twitch is still broken on my end. I can't watch anybody's streams on Twitch. Kind of sucks, because I want to see what they're doing while I do this all in the background.
I'm checking my heart rate. I watch the buzz back.
Okay, so the other experience won't work. So I gotta add it to someone else.
Oh, 73. You lying down? That's actually not bad for my heart rate.
It's not too bad.
Dude, just like I'm standing up, then it's skyrocket.
It's because your body's working on keeping your body up, I believe.
It's trying to keep the blood pump trying to go to my brain when it's all pulling to my legs.
Height,
It's gotta work 10 times smarter.
height. At least leveling up the little guys in like the upper echelon is really easy in a sense, because they have like a lot of experience. Well, they have a lot of talent points, and like these are like high level monsters, so as long as I have them in my reserves, it's pretty easy.
It works. Compared to the other floor.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have not opened my treasure trunk, so when I teleport away, that's where I'll go.
What, teleportation?
Yeah, when I have to teleport to another area, I'll probably go there to open the treasure trunks. I have not opened that in a while. And I've already lost count.
Yeah.
It's 10 or more, so yeah. Oh, watch! I come across the Metal King slime. That'll be fun.
Yeah. And that's why I say just catch it. Don't beat it.
But I can't. They're too strong for me.
Weak.
I'm only stronger than the metal slimes. I broke them.
I should probably look at the talent points for every single um monster.
Can't believe the lives almost all.
He has lightning attacks. Okay, cool. I got that stuff situated. Blessed breath, shiny shot, multi heal. Let's try that. Oh, he has a lightning storm already, so technically this one's not that. Auto Cadabra is always good. Cast Slash will cut it. Auto Historia. Oh, I'm in a little bit of a lost right now. Oof. Cast Slasher is like really good because it cuts down my MP, but I would rather have Auto Historia and stuff like that. So I better just put some points into those. Yeah. Oh, that kind of sucks, but okay. Doopy doopy doo. So how's you guys' day been?
I think it's been good.
That's good.
I kind of wish it was. I wish it was the first of the month, because then I could order the tacos.
What type of tacos? That's the question.
I don't know. I'm not ordering Taco Bell. I'm
How,
getting sick of Taco Bell.
how about taco time?
That's what
I can't. Uh, do they have an app that I can order from?
Very likely.
If they do, I will order from that. I prefer Taco Time over Taco Bell anyway.
Pretty much the same, but I like Taco Time has like the samey type of food, while Taco Bell has more variety, which is why I would pick Taco Bell over Taco Time. But for the most part, the quality of Taco Time is way better than Taco Bell, so that's what I would do.
Plus, I like. I know they're tater tots, but they call them Mexi fries anyway. I just
I
like the
call
tater tots.
I call them tater tots. Doesn't matter.
And of course, their cinnamon dessert tastes a lot better than the cinnamon twists that Taco Bell has, which just are bland.
Yeah, Taco Time has an app. Easily.
And if I don't order from Taco Time, there's another taco place I'd order from. I can't remember it, but I ordered from before, and they're amazing tacos.
I wonder. You know, I'm gonna just do this as a really quick test. I'm gonna change all my monsters to my weak baby ones and see how well it turns out to be. Probably gonna be pretty poorly, but you know what? Doesn't hurt to try.
Is that, do you have a King Cure slime with you?
Yeah, because it has the Omni heal. So
Oh, okay.
I kind of needed to have that, you know.
I couldn't tell if that was the King Cure slime or it was just the
my Metal King
slime.
is smaller than the Slimeborg. You see that? Look how tiny it is.
It is freaking funny.
Oh, hi Luigi. How you doing?
My Metal King slime was never that tiny.
It's
What is
tiny.
what is wrong with that one? You need to give it a seed or something. Feed it a sandwich.
Well, bad news is with my Cure Slime, it is pretty weak to a lot of things.
I mean, my Metal King slime was as big as your King Cure slime.
Oh,
It was this normal size, not that tiny.
What video game is this?
Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince. So it was on the Switch. The grind is going well. I'm trying to get my monsters up so I can battle a monster. Like obviously, one of the big monsters.
The
Bosses.
Of
Yeah.
this floor.
Oh yeah, bosses of this floor. Yeah.
Is the big monster a dragon?
Actually, we don't know. Like, we legitimately do not know.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's called Dragon Quest, isn't it? That'd be silly if it wasn't.
I mean, there are dragons in here.
I mean, we fought a few.
Mm-hmm.
But we just don't know if this floor has bosses of dragons. And there's a monster we can't get until we beat this floor's boss. Because this floor's boss, once we beat it, we can actually finally trigger an event. Holy crap, this place has opened up even more.
You know what's funny, Will?
Yeah.
Because how my Metal King slime is being set up right now, and I'm using it, gonna be breeding it with it. It's a completely useless. It's a completely useless monster because it doesn't have any magic. But the magic spell it currently has is like the exact same as the Bow Heap that we used to get Gem Slime. And so I don't want to waste my talent points on that same thing if I'm gonna try to do other stuff. So basically, my Metal King slime is just there.
I am now curious if your Metal King slime, if you're going to use that Metal King slime to breed with anything, if whatever it breeds to, they'll also be that tiny.
Oh, we'll find out with the Gem Slime. Let's see. Hello, James. How are you doing today? Hello, Digits. What's the Japanese word of the day?
Doragon. Just kidding. Game's called Dragon Quest in Japan.
I now have all the mini medals from the panel.
Nick, what's a word that you want me to teach in Japanese?
Train.
Train, as in like the train on a railway?
Yep.
Okay, that's Densha. So there you go, Densha. That's the word that I leaked.
Oh, Grace is here. She can see how tiny my Metal King Pudge is.
You know, When you
I mean,
text me,
Grace
I was
really can't
watching
critique your Dragon Quest strats because she bought her Switch with a Dragon Quest game that she never played after.
I'm
I think
still
Grace has had her Switch longer than I've had mine, I think, and she never played the Dragon Quest game. Shameful.
my Metal King Pudge is small.
Embarrassing.
So the king slimes are supposed to be the giant slimes, but my Metal King slime is like the tiniest, and I don't know. It's so tiny. Also, there's a lot of Pudge. It's Dragon Quest 11. It's the one that was released in Japan. It had like special it had special like limited edition Pudge controls, as she calls it.
Yeah, she has the Joy-Cons.
I'm still waiting for her to play that game.
When you
Her
texted
message
me, I
failed to
was watching
send.
Train to
What?
Busan, by the way. Interrupted my
That-
movie.
You interrupted what?
You interrupted my movie I was watching when you texted me.
Oh, well, that's a movie about trains, so the word of the day is
I'm
perfect.
watching Train to Busan. How dare you interrupt my movie?
Train to Busan, I'd love that movie.
I will not watch that movie because it's too horrific for me.
I love horror.
I hate horror.
Fair enough, I guess.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
Train to
live for
Busan is
the
great.
horror.
They made a sequel to it, which Grace and I watched, and I was completely underwhelmed by it. Like
It's just a
it
sequel.
felt like it was just
Ten?
a completely different and unrelated movie that they tried to get box office revenue from by saying it was a sequel to Train to Busan.
Yep. And then there is a remake of it being made in New York City, I believe.
Just
6 eggs. I
that
can go find.
of Train to Busan or the sequel.
Busan.
That's just lame, man. It's because Train to Busan, that movie relies so much on tropes of Korean culture. I mean, it's like with Ring and The Ring, where the Japanese movie, in my opinion, is better. I mean, I liked both of those Ring movies, I guess, but I favored the Japanese one. And Train to Busan, I'm almost certain that the Korean one will be the better film.
Oh, I have like
Because it's just so
high.
deep, man. There's just so much commentary about Korean hustle culture, and and there's just layers, man. Like the bit where the dad he's buying the Father's Day gift,
Okay.
or no, wait, no, the birthday gift for his daughter, and he's like, here's the gift for you. It's your birthday gift, and it's a Nintendo Wii U that comes with New Super Mario Brothers U, but she already has it, and that's like such a bummer. But then the hidden subtext to that is that it's a multiplayer game, and it's like most fun if you play it with friends or family, but you can't play it with your family because your dad's not home because he's working all the time. Think about it, man. That's deep, and only the gamers know that.
Pretty much. Also, how you doing, Grace? How you doing, Luigi? Nothing's going on right now because I'm just grinding in this game while we wait for James to fully relax at home.
Or are
I'm
you gonna
just
play
hunting
something else once
eggs.
James is relaxed?
Yeah, what he's relaxing by like he just got home. He has to take off his shoes. He has to take off his clothes.
Gold egg.
Everything.
Yes. What is it? Oh, for crying out loud! It's just a Robin Hood.
And yeah, we're gonna play Uno because there's a new DLC that actually looks legitimately fun.
That's Uno's Uno. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's strange that they would add more content to a game that's kind of meant to be incredibly simple and
it's
like a
because
traditional card game.
it's because so many content creators play it, and then people legitimately play it that Ubisoft is going to continue making new updates for it, and also that the company who owns Uno keeps making out some dastardly ones. Happy to see Pudge. Yes, Grace, you should totally play Uno with us.
Is that what are you playing that on? Is that like a Steam?
It's Steam. So it's like $10 right now. As long as somebody has the DLCs, you don't need to buy the DLCs, which is actually good because I'm buying
it's just man, like I don't know about buying a game on the spot for $10 whole. I mean,
I was asking Grace to it.
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Who's my favorite
I'm
horror
broke.
killer? Um, I guess I don't really think too much in terms of like, like killers and lore and that kind of thing. I'm just more about how I feel about the overall quality of a movie, and because of that, I would just think of like what, you know, when he asks me that question, I'm just gonna rattle off what I think the best horror movies overall are. Um,
I want to get Mario
Shouldn't
Kart.
even. Yeah, that boss. Why is he back? I beat that guy. Why is he back?
I guess if Mario
No,
Kart,
no,
yeah.
no.
Oh, great. Oh yeah,
No.
Grace, you don't
We're
have
not
Mario
having
Kart, Jesus.
this.
I forgot she
But
doesn't.
I guess one thought I have is, in terms of like a OG horror movie villain, even though he's been like worked to death in that franchise, is Michael Myers from Halloween. Because he was just like the OG, just kind of like speechless, invincible character who just like stalks people and attacks. And he was referred to as the shape in the script and the credits of the movie, just to make him like more mysterious and intimidating. And apparently, John Carpenter's instructions to the actor who played the Michael Myers in the costume was he was like, just get from point A to point B as quickly as you can and efficiently, and just wreck anything that gets in your way. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing direction. So
Um, Have to play with some Myers, says Luigi. Grace, are you trying to get the physical or digital version? Because those goes on sale, every so often in every like couple months, and the most that they will go down is $40. That's honestly how Nintendo works. Like if you're expecting lower than $40, it's best to get it off secondhand at that point then. Because it doesn't go lower than $40 for the most part. I've seen it on sale on digital and physical. I mean, if you're fine with paying $40, I can tell you when Mario Kart is on sale, and I can I'll send you the link. Tell me. All right, cool.
tell me.
All right, cool. I'll let you know. I didn't realize you never had Mario Kart, so I never bothered. Tell me. Tell me.
I guess I'll just throw out there in terms of like horror villains, another very common answer, but I didn't see Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time until last year for Spook Month, and I was very pleasantly surprised by that movie because I thought it would just be kind of like a mad slasher.
Mm-hmm.
But Freddy Krueger as a villain, just all those kind of like surrealist, like dreamlike kills are really impressive. I was really pleasantly surprised by that movie. So
I am going to traumatize my niece and nephews on Halloween. I will be watching a lot of horror movies with them. I am a
another honorable
mean,
mention, I guess, just
mean
goes to like
uncle.
say like Tucker and Dale versus Evil, where all the kills are actually just people dying of their own stupidity. Movies like that can be fun.
I saw the trailer, and actually that legitimately looks funny.
Oh yeah, we should watch that sometime. It's been a couple years. That's a very fun movie.
Digits, do I play Tombstone, the one hit dead build, or Scratch Mirror, no terror radius equals no audio warning for when I'm near?
Are these games
Oh no,
or?
it's from Dead by Daylight. It's the
Oh,
monster
it's a
characters.
zombie game, isn't it?
It's not zombie-esque. It's like basically a killer tries to kill like 5 other people before they try to escape a nightmare realm.
Oh, so it's a slasher game. Okay.
Yeah, asymmetric.
Um,
Grace says no audio.
Using no audio. That's pretty scary to be deaf in a horror story, but
Enjoy the surprise.
I guess I'll concur with that.
Freddy definitely scary AF, obnoxious, but psychological aspect gets me.
Yeah, before I ever saw the movie, Grace like summed it up where she was like, "Man, I don't want to watch that junk because sleeping, you can't even sleep. It gets in your dreams. I'm done with that junk." That was like her
Good.
summary of the premise of that movie.
It's because she likes sleeping in so much. Um, I remember watching The Amazing World of Gumball in terms of the of Amazing World of Gumball is a really good cartoon kids show that came out not too long ago, and it made a fun of Freddy Krueger, how it was like, oh yeah, it was basically like how Freddy Krueger attacks a lot of like people's in their dreams, being like nightmares and etc. etc. And this cartoon character was like running away from the parody of Freddy Krueger, but it was an adult, so the joke was that the adult doesn't really have any like true like horrific horrors like some of the kids did. And he was like, oh yeah, if this is a nightmare, then I'm either running late to work, or I'm in my underwear, or I have bills to pay. And it's like nothing else that then the Freddy Krueger parody was just like, oh, okay then.
That was a thing in the first movie that the parents tried to like ignore the whole situation and like brush it off.
Uh, I, I never finished the film. I love Sleep, but
That
I
was
never
a
sleep.
really interesting movie. That's Wes
I
Craven
like.
in general, like Scream and People Under the Stairs. Those are
I'm
good
gonna make
movies
my
as
niece
well.
and nephews watch the Boogeyman.
Ugh.
Like I said, I am a mean uncle. I'm going to traumatize my nieces and nephews on Halloween.
There's a reason why they probably never call you ever.
Yeah, you're gonna be like that uncle who gets to talk trash about it every family gathering.
Probably.
I have one nephew who I actually, while we were eating hot dogs, I actually got him to watch Sausage Party. I am that mean. He still has not forgiven me for that.
I wonder why.
I got my brother to have that happen to him too, and it just I still laugh.
I don't know what episodes you watched, Mike, but a lot of the episodes I watched a lot of episodes, and they were actually very clever,
Funny.
like genuinely clever. And also, if they make parodies on certain, um, if they make parodies on certain things, it's a lot of times it's like it's meant to be a more of a joke.
I made my nephews watch the Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, really?
The Blair Witch.
The
Yeah,
original one or the
that's what I said.
remakes
The
that they
Blair
did
Witch
of it?
Project. Yeah, I made him watch
Yeah,
that. I made him watch both of them. The
that
first
was
one
a
and the
fun one.
second one. Okay, there's other movies I've made him watch. I've been watching Insidious.
I have not seen that one.
Um, as soon as there was one part, as soon as an alarm went off, there's some that my sisters that makes the buzz noise as well. And as soon as the alarm and the movie went off, the buzzing noise went off at my sisters, and both my nephew and their cousin both went, "Nope, I ain't going out there."
Uh, You're like
I
a
I looked at them, I
like
called them
Nick
big
and
babies, and
people
I
that
got
one
up and
time when
went and
people were
showed off.
watching The Conjuring in Stack 8.
I just called them big babies, and I got
Those
up and I
college
shut
dorm
the baby
politics are pretty
buzzer off.
hilarious looking back.
Yep.
Yeah, I got many horror movies in mind. I'm gonna make them watch and terrify them. I made them watch the new It movies.
It.
Yeah,
Mm.
It Part One and
Yeah,
Part
I like
Two.
the first one of those a lot. The second one was very underwhelming, but I expected it because I had seen the 90s version before that, and I was like, man, the second half of this story is a lot less interesting than the first half, and the new movies are probably going to be the same. And I was totally right.
My nephew in the morning sits there and says he had a dream about being chased by a clown in his dream after watching that. So yeah, he says he likes horror, and yet he freaks out about watching horror.
That's pretty common, I think.
I can sleep like a baby after watching horror. I don't care. I love horror.
Because you got used
Dude,
to horror.
if you want to like really like give them a good scare and make them watch an absolutely terrifying, gripping movie, I should have them watch The Happening, written, directed, and produced by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, there's many horrors that I've
Terrifying,
been
dude.
watched. I have
Grace is like, no.
You know,
I've got many horrors
I,
that I have saved and waiting because they'll be coming back on at Halloween. They're coming back on that, and I can't wait. And,
you know what's
it's going to
you know that you know something that you and Grace missed yesterday because Will and I, while we were playing this game, we actually went on the topic of banned books, and I was reading off a list of banned books that were both surprising and also was like interesting. Because I actually found a fun fact. Apparently, Harry Potter series is actually a part of the banned book list.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter was very widely banned in the 2000s because of the witchcraft stuff. Like more
Yeah,
conservative Christian families were furious
it was
about those books.
yeah, it was banned because of like a lot of religious schools and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't really know about that.
Yeah, it's I even as far back as high school, I remember seeing lists of like there. I think it's like the American Library Association or something. They like keep track of books that are frequently challenged by different groups that want books banned. And the Harry Potter books were like throughout the decade of the 2000s were like the most frequent challenged books in the US. Like it
Yeah,
was pretty widespread, but I do remember it being a thing when the books were pretty new and stuff. Like when I was in elementary school, there were parents who would not let their children read or watch anything related to Harry Potter. It was a thing.
I never knew that because I didn't really grow up around those people. So the happening could actually happen, you know. Plant's natural defense is if they so choose.
I think, maybe
Uh,
maybe we'll look back on that movie as being like super prescient about like climate change and the planet getting its revenge.
wish the giver could get unbanned. The thing is about with the banned list, Luigi.
Yeah, The Giver is a really common one too, and I actually that was
The
required reading for me in middle school.
issue with the banned books, with a lot of the banned books, is that they choose to make like a lot of them, if like whatever their source material is, especially in the era when they are made, if it makes people uncomfortable or challenges a lot of like ideals and stuff like that, it's no matter what, it's gonna be never unbanned, just because people will find it uncomfortable for a lot of reasons. It's like how To Kill the Mockingbird, or like some of the other books like Grapes of Wrath. Some of those books are uncomfortable for some people, especially in some eras. And there's like other books that were I forget what book I was reading that I read on Tidal, that basically had like, oh no, there was like a children's book
Hmm.
about two male penguins hatching an egg, and that's banned
Hmm.
apparently.
Hmm.
uh
Yeah, more commonly nowadays, there's some of the novels that are more historical, like Grapes of Wrath kind of stuff. But nowadays, the most frequently challenged stuff is like,
yeah,
books that have like LGBT themes mostly,
yeah,
and some about race.
there's that. Yeah, and there's like there was like a book that was banned in like, because it was made in the 1950s, 1960s. It was about gay people, and I was like, yeah, that's a reason why it was banned. And like, again, it's a lot of reasons why banned books will like a lot of banned books will never be unbanned. I mean, one banned book I feel like is like a probably shouldn't be ever unbanned, was I learned was called The Anarchist. It's
Oh,
literally,
the Anarchist Cookbook. Do you mean that one?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
watched a
yeah.
video that told 15 famous banned books, like Animal Farm and stuff, and I was like, ah, The Anarchist. I think I've heard of it, and then he explains like, ah, yes, that explains. Yeah,
Yeah, Anarchist
that,
Cookbook was pretty. That one was pretty notorious in the '90s because that stuff about like making explosives and things like that. I do remember reading about that one.
yeah, legitimately. Let's see. Yeah, my friends were not allowed to read it, and I was like, it taught me English and witchcraft. Let me guess. Is the Lord of
Yeah, like that was, reading Harry Potter as a kid, like that's pretty much how I learned like any sort of British slang. Like I know Grace means like as a non-native speaker of English, like that's how she learned like
I I know.
English in general. But for me, I picked up on a lot of English slang because they would say terms like thick and,
Yeah,
what other words do they use? Like snogging and things like that. It's like
there
all this British slang that you just learn naturally through immersion reading those books.
and I do I don't. Lord of the Rings is from what I've seen on many of the lists, Lord of the Rings has never been banned. It's just
Yeah, I
never.
don't think it comes up much.
It's never like challenging authority. It creates enough of a fantasy world that it does different. Is what I would say why a lot of people would not put it on the banned list. Um and it's and Yeah, and I've learned that some Shakespeare stories like Romeo and Juliet are on some ban lists too.
That's really weird just going through stuff as classic as that. Because nowadays, a lot of the people who, like, I won't get too into, whatever, but like the same people who complain about all these like newer controversial books of like new themes that like piss people off so much, they're the same sort of people who say things like, oh, what about, like the way things used to be and traditional values, blah, blah, blah. For those same sorts of people, going after Shakespeare is pretty ridiculous.
Your thoughts the same too?
I guess for them, it's like more of an age appropriate matter than anything else.
Most likely,
Or,
yeah.
Shakespeare being too violent or too whatever else. The
American.
Giver, which Luigi mentioned, is an
Oh,
interesting one because that book is like,
off on.
it's meant to, when you read it and like understand the book, it's supposed to be kind of like an anti-conformity book and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anti-conformity in like in terms of like anti like government repression kind of stuff. I think the reason why it's challenged so much is because it has euthanasia is something that's brought up as a theme, and that's pretty touchy as a subject. And it was in the late 2000s when I read that book in school.
Mm-hmm. Americans are finding their own history uncomfortable, which is yeah. If
Hmm.
again that's a lot of protection. Like I'm in the definitely in the boat of a lot of banned books should be read. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's like really under each since there's some banned books that are under each person's discretion, especially since like last night I read a more recent banned book list of a book called the what was it, the wolf the children's and are wolves or something like that. It sounds like a simple book, but when I read the synopsis and like the themes, I'm just like, Jesus, this sounds like it's actually super hardcore, and it's like this is gonna make so many people uncomfortable. But
But it's kids got to read, like it's
oh,
have
it's
just have kids reading books that they find interesting and get them like it gets them something to do that's like not just spending all their time on their phones or on social media or just kind of idly scrolling through
oh,
things,
there's
like
just some books that I'm just like it has to be like a huge like discretion on some of them, but other books like historic books like of mice and men and stuff like that should be read because of just how much of a era those books were.
yeah, but it's just in general like good to have kids reading things that are, challenging, that make them think.
It
Not
feels like
even necessarily just super controversial stuff, but like, it's like I was talking to my mom recently about the book Ender's Game, which is a popular science fiction novel. It's kind of like a young adult audience, but I was like describing the book and talking about how like kind of complex some of the things going on were. And I was like, man, I read that book when I was 12. And it was a challenging book to read and understand at the time, but like it makes you smarter and better off having read things like that.
it feels
Even
like
if parents might think that book is too like violent and mature for kids that are that age, like
it feels like me that they're trying to put history on the
learn.
rock. Yeah. Yeah, but if we end up forgetting the past, we're most likely doing for us anyway. Okay, yep. Oh man, so much writing. Let me double check some stuff. I think I'm ready just to synthesize my gem slime right now because my metal king slime is all good. Though I should have saved a lot of the talent points, I realize. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's a tiny king slime. Well, the issue is, it's like now how big is my gem slime is.
That's what I wanted. Uh,
I still need to
it's
train up.
tighter than my jet. It's tighter than my jet.
I,
Well,
my cure slime has to be my healer now because it's super good. I don't know why I talked to this guy.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's see that gem slime form. Ah, look at that beauty. Its HP sucks in this game. Why does
Yeah, it does. But
why does it have something called a late bloomer?
eh, well, yeah.
Now I need to really think of what I want to do with this one. Let's see. The town points are all good. Yeah. Now I just need to figure this out, what I want to do with this one. So basically, I can either have. So Will, is your gem slime an attacker or like a pure supporter?
Mine is a. I have mine as a pure supporter. I'm trying to get another. I'm trying to get a scroll for more support stuff, but I'm not quite getting that scroll at this moment.
Well, here's the thing. I have basically my gem slime can be two things. It's either a pure supporter with the altruist ability, where it basically cannot even attack, but it does like keep itself alive. Oh, yeah, getting a call right now. What? Yeah, really quickly.
Nick got digits midstream. I love this music. Wesker, Chucky, or Vecna. Those are all horror characters, right? I don't even recognize the first and third, and I know who Chucky is, but I've never seen any of those Child's Play. Is that the name of the franchise? I've never seen any of those, so I can't really weigh in on that. Albert Wesker. Oh, from Resident Evil. Okay, yeah, I'm not very familiar with Resident Evil in general. I've only ever played part of 4. Vecna, D&D God. I'm not familiar with D&D either, so Chucky's the only character of those that I've even heard of. I haven't seen any of those movies. I mean, D&D God, I guess I would go with the God, because that seems like that's pretty likely to win whatever situation you're in. Regarding Resident Evil, I can't, just because of limited time, if there's anything I'm going to do with involving Resident Evil, it would probably just be actually beating the 4th game, because I have it. I don't have any other games in that series, so I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to play them. Welcome everybody to the Retrobound podcast. It's a solo show this week. It's been, I think the last time we did a actual real quote unquote serious edition of Retrobound as a podcast, I'm pretty sure was January of 2021 when we did our games of the year / game experiences of the year for 2020. I think, was that in that year, or was it? Yeah, thinking back on the games that I think I remember talking about, I think that was 2020. When is it returning? I have no idea. That completely depends on the availability of me and Nick to do it, and we're busy adults with adult responsibilities. So I've occasionally mentioned ideas. I thought it would be interesting to do like a discussion about the pros and cons of the abundance of video game remakes and reboots within the last couple years. Because there's just been so many remakes and reboots of so many games, especially by Nintendo, but also by other companies and for other games as well.
All right, I'm back. Okay. Okay. I think I was making a decision on the gem slime, and I'm gonna be doing the anti-altruist because the attacker. I think I have covered on the attackers right now.
I was doing a solo episode of Retrobound. Not really.
Mine is a pure support.
Also, apparently, Mike, I think Xfinity is actually having some kind of weird outage going on around our areas. Because
Cool.
not only is Will having problem with Twitch, or at least he had it back
Yeah, we
Ba-
have an
ba- ba-
outage over here.
yeah, back yesterday. But apparently my dad hasn't had no internet since yesterday.
Wow.
So yeah, I think there's some kind of bad Xfinity going on around our areas.
A good thing they didn't name their service Infinity because that got proven wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
We had an outage over here, and it was bad. And something was wrong for a while with Twitch, and then next thing you know, that call happened, and then
Mike redeemed for a random
Yeah.
sound effect.
That's really fitting when you're talking about internet failures, though.
Hey, Blaze,
I mean, that sounds perfectly.
Leatherface with Nemesis. Leatherface. I haven't seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but Leatherface.
Yeah, that's a character I know. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw. I saw the movie once. That's a really intense one. That's not like a movie you put on for like a fun old time. That one was like genuinely scary.
Wait, wasn't Leatherface? It's just some guy.
He's a member of a family in the film. And the background of the making of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is pretty interesting to read about. Like it was, everybody kind of went through hell putting that movie together.
Just over there.
There's also a pretty good '90s British punk band called Leatherface.
I don't know who Amanda Young is.
Neither do I.
Epic Games Launcher, Blizzard. I've signed into Epic Games Launcher, so I know that works still. I don't know what's your end gonna be. It's like. Also, my gem slime seems to be a normal size, Will.
Okay. But now you got to train it up before you can go battle the boss.
Yep. Hey, I finally got my
There you go. You got the gem slime.
I finally got it. Yay.
You got your end game creature.
Finally. Now I need to train up my monsters a bit more.
I need this. I'm gonna be sitting on a pipe for a while until fall.
I mean, what you could do is just keep getting eggs.
That's what I'm waiting for. I got one egg left to get, and I have to wait for fall for these magnets to freaking go to lift up these other pipes so I can reach that egg.
Is yelling at it speed up the process?
Yes.
No, because I don't have any seasonings. I have no seasonings to change the season.
Yeah, that's literally a play on word. It's called seasonings to change the like weather.
It's kind of amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we had no seasonings to put on our chicken, so we did a fend for yourself, so I had pizza. And for dessert, I had 2 apples.
Wow. A gem slime that's level 1 did 10 damage to a cyber slime and only got 1 damage from attack. That just shows how OP a gem slime is right now.
Exactly. When you told me about the gem slime, I went and I made the gem slime, and my gem slime survived. that one battle. Oh, it was my saving. It's my savior.
I'm pretty sure you would have had frustration with your Metal King slime for a little bit.
Oh, I would have lost if I just had the Metal King slime. I would have lost that battle
Mm-hmm.
in that tournament.
Look at all them pudgies. Look at the gem slime's like face. Look at that face. I swear Grace should have make this as her profile picture. That is her. It's like it basically her face when she eats a good amount of food that's so good and she can't stop eating and she's stuffing herself. That's her face. I can just imagine. Give me the HD version of it. Hold on. Let me look. I'm taking a pause right now. Give me a second.
Spring right now, it's about ready to turn into summer.
I'm DMing you it, Grace.
It's about to slide into your DMs.
I slide her into DMs all the time. She's the only lady I get to slide into DMs with.
Just slide into everybody's DMs.
Yeah.
Just slide into mine in the most inopportune moments.
You should have never given me your phone number then.
You even text me at the most inopportune moments. Like I could be asleep, and next thing you know, even my watch buzzes at me now. My watch is connected to my text, and this thing will wake me in the most dead of sleep.
It's beautiful, says Grace. This slime is actually one of the most OP monsters of all Dragon Quest games, I believe. It's like the monster that is like, it's immune to almost everything. It dodges almost everything. Its defense is incredibly high, and its MP is so high. Like, if you faced it, it would basically be a post-game boss.
Actually, I like this on Rune Factory 5.
Or at least
Speaking of which,
Digits
I
is,
made a Doom Pumpkin.
Digits is currently muted, so he's AFK at the current moment.
I did note that these our giant vegetables changed their name from what they added. So my giant pumpkin in Rune Factory 5 is a Doom Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Oh, my radish was a noble radish. So I'm going to find out what my next plant, which the summer will be. And I'm growing hot seeds for the winter.
Hmm.
That is my winter plant. But it's got to be some sort of pepper. And that will be the thing I'll be growing to get for the winter harvest festival.
Okay, so I got a pure physical attacker. I got a pure support healer. I got a gem slime that is focused on supporting in terms of background, and I got a mount. So I got basically a magic user, a big magic user that has quite a bit. It needs to get better MP. I got a physical attacker. I got a pure healer, and I got like a slime that basically can take on any attackers if it chose to.
Yep. I have my dragon who I can't even give any magic to anymore. Its magic is at max now. Magic. So his MP is maxed.
After I train up my gem slime a bit more, we'll try the boss.
But, I mean, my dragon does use his magic attacks, his breath attacks. So here's my attacker. Crystalinda, she weakens the enemy and does use some other attacks. But I love some of the attacks she does. My Phoenix does healing and also removes status effects. He has, he has ability to remove every status effect. Yes, every one of them.
You know what's funny? Is that I replaced pretty much all my main team members after all this time.
I've focused that.
And
And
it's
then, of course,
here's another funny thing. I didn't use my Iron Maiden at all in making this team.
and then I got my Gem Slime, who's my supporter, who's, yeah, buffing everybody and whatnot. I'm trying to get some more food for him.
Do you mean like a Coliseum
I wanna
attempt,
get-
Luigi?
Oh, we need to battle each other.
Yeah, we can't do that because the Coliseum is closed because we beat rank A and they say rank S is not available to us. I assume that it won't be available to us until we beat the main story.
No, we need to battle each other. Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we're doing that after we beat the game.
Oh, you don't want to face my monsters, my level 70 something monsters right now?
Mister, I grind so much off screen that I only grind on screen.
Okay. It was not my fault. I wanted these monsters.
Yes, but also you grinded so
I
much
said-
that
I said I was going to be going for them, and I would do this. And since I couldn't go any further, I was going to get them off screen since I could. You did say you had a problem with that, so I took it as a go for it.
yes, but I also said don't over level.
I didn't know that it was going to happen.
It's pretty obvious.
I didn't think I was going to, because it's like, okay, I'm not getting that much XP. I don't have anything to boost the XP. And next thing I know, it's like, oh, shit. I'm up high in the levels now. Well, how about that? It's not my fault.
It is.
I blame the mechanics.
Yeah,
I even over level in Blue Dragon, so it's not my fault.
Blue Dragon's a single player freaking game.
I know it is, but I over level in a lot of games. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I over level too, but I also know when to hold back.
I don't hold back. I go full ham.
I'm not ordering any ham from you.
Well, I can't have ham. It's pork, but I still go full ham on the bosses. I show no mercy.
Oh my god! My gem slime! 263 talent points?
Yes.
Jesus.
I mean, those bosses won't show mercy on me, so why should I show mercy on the bosses?
Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I need to get my King Cure slime like up there in order for it to be really, really useful. This is where, since I got like a more solid party, let me do this. To make strategies more fun to use, maybe.
I don't have a peeper.
The seasonings, Metal King slime. Where is the one that gives a talent points? Oh, you can upsize character. I could upsize my King slime if I wanted to.
You could.
I know larger enemies get multiple attack, but I don't know. We'll see.
I now have a peeper. Okay, I got a monster I did not have.
Okay, super seed skill. So I got the seed skills. Got it. I'll give some to Kinger.
Yeah, that's right. You named your monsters. I don't.
Because I care about them.
Actually, I had to name one of my monsters because I'm sorry. I didn't like that it would be known as let's see, where is it? As the Lord of Dragovius, he'd be known as Lord of the Drow because they would not fit. His name would not fit. And that's another white angel. What? Why do you think the serpent? How many of you am I gonna get? While I'm right here, I'm just gonna grab this chest. Metal King Slime Car. Shall I use it?
No.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it on custom.
Why do you even?
Level 7.
Why do you even ask me then?
That's why I felt like it. I'm gonna use that one. No. And I'm gonna teleport up to the
Will
top.
I challenge you to play Fire Emblem 7 on
What?
Switch Online?
I don't even have it.
It's Switch Online, he said.
Oh, Switch Online. Okay. Never mind.
Did you not hear me say Switch Online? Because apparently you did not hear me.
Yeah, you can play it on Switch Online
I,
and use the official app to voice chat.
I was in the moment.
Yeah, that
Does in the moment mean not listening?
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
was in a different moment. I was in the moment of this game, just getting ready to think about fighting the boss.
Gem Slime selfishness takes all the 0 damage from the lightning attack. Oh, that's amazing.
And I'm gonna any game where I can over level, I will over level and just wail the crap out of the boss. They show me no mercy, I show them no mercy. It's just like with my niece and nephews when I play Mario Party. I ain't showing them mercy.
With Fire Emblem,
with
it's
my
very
one niece.
difficult to over level.
Even with my one niece who's turning 7, I showed her no mercy in Mario Party. I know that's mean, but I'm sorry. I was not gonna show her. I was not gonna let her win.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. All right,
How's everything?
I'm actually genuinely gonna try against Rexy right now, just to see how well this team stacks up right now. There are it's level 30s and a level 23 versus this monster. I'm just genuinely curious how well it stacks up.
Gem Slime should do well.
Gem Slime should do well, but everyone else, I'm wondering.
Did you unlock Omni Heal yet?
Not yet.
Ouch.
What happened?
Oh.
I saw that critical hit.
Yeah, I did see that critical hit. I do have healing, but I don't know.
Wait, something got a critical hit on you?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the heck was it?
A giant, like, axe.
Oh,
dude, that Rite of Rain came in perfect. Oh my god, the Gem Slime!
Oh.
Wait, the right is rain. Did you have with using it? Do you have something in large?
No.
Nice.
That was so much easier than my original team.
That didn't take long for you to beat it.
No, it didn't. I was like, okay, well, I found new training partners to do. Cool. Well,
There's a,
All right. Well, bosses do respawn.
because I know when I
so
used
that's
Right as
guaranteed, yeah.
Rain before, I had a Slion Heart with Right as Rain,
Mm-hmm.
and because of him being a large, he's able to get 2 in a row consecutively, and so
That is
the
smart.
first turn was set up, and then the second one he actually fully healed the team. I was like, yeah.
That is smart, I will admit. I'm not the biggest fan of like in my personal opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of
Things being large.
yeah, specifically because it's just I like having 4 members to cover a lot of bases.
No, yeah, that's another good strategy, you know.
Yeah, it heavily
It depends on the team
Hey.
though.
it heavily depends on the team, how you want to build and everything. And I'm definitely a person who likes to have a lot of coverage instead of just like one giant monster to do a lot of that.
No, yeah.
So yeah, it's
Also, in my opinion,
I
it's
like to have my
each their
healer
own.
as a big one.
That's my opinion. It's like to each their own for their monster, what they want.
I mean, Will has like a big monster right now, so I know that he.
I don't have any big monsters.
I thought you did at least the Phoenix or something.
I don't. No, my Phoenix is not big. All my monsters are normal. I got 4 on my main team and 4 in my reserve.
Okay.
One of my reserves is one monster that you have in your reserve on your main, actually.
Yeah.
My
I need to find.
Alarmor. My Alarmor is shiny.
Yeah, I need to find some reserve monsters now because I need to have a better team for that.
My I have a Cure Slime who's my
Wait.
healer on my reserve. And then my
I still need to try to figure out a reserve team too.
defensor
I know I
is
have my Great
Snail
Saber
Slime.
Cat, but that's about it.
But I might change my defense 1 for. I might swap the Snail Slime out for a Metal Key Slime. Probably my
Okay.
Call Dragon. I might swap Call Dragon out for a Iron Maiden. Maybe Cure
Okay.
Slime out for something else for a different team. I don't know who. I'm still thinking. But I am keeping the Alarmor because
I still have to catch up to both of you. I'm
my
still really
Alarmor is a
behind.
really great.
Well, you got plenty of
Alarmor's
time.
a
We
really good
base like from what I saw in terms of the parts, like specifically the parts on the wiki. It said that there are only after this specific area, there's only 4 other areas apparently on that wiki page. So my guess is that we have 3 other areas after this one. And
It's
and
okay. This one
then
gets
and then the
all right.
post game area. That's my guess. So we are very close to the end of this game.
Huh.
I'm just waiting at the top. I'm not going inside the dungeon until you get up here.
Well, I got
So
battle.
after this game, what are you gonna do next,
Well,
Nick?
first off, I'm giving it about 30 more minutes. That should give James enough time to just relax in his birthday suit. So they should be getting ready to do Uno.
Hey, there you go.
No.
And we're gonna torture Will, and he's gonna yell, and he's gonna have an aneurysm. And whether he survives the whole Uno shenanigans, I can't guarantee.
Torture me? Is it because I torture my niece and
When's
nephews
the
with
next
horror movies?
Mario Party turn? Next Mario Party thing.
Probably when for 520.
Jamboree comes out.
Yeah, Jamboree. Like honestly, when Jamboree comes out, I feel like that's gonna be the next Mario Party thing.
Sweet. Because I know for me, I'm definitely getting that game.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
that looks so much fun.
I mean, most likely we're gonna still play like other Mario Party games, but for the most part, Jamboree is definitely guaranteed in October.
Heck yeah. I'm really hoping that it does not. When's it set to come out again? October.
Oh,
I think October
25th or
11th or
something?
like a 17th.
Oh.
I think the 17th. I could be wrong.
Dude, that protecting aura.
Oh,
is
the
freaking
weekend right
high.
after freaking Fantasy Life. That's right.
It could be on. It's around then. I know. I can't guarantee. It's either like the week of or week after. That's one of those two.
Okay.
Either way, I have to
Maybe
pre-order
that
my
has to
copy.
do mainly because you keep better track in Nintendo stuff than I do.
Well, I mean, I won't keep track of it until like probably until near the end of September anyway. So
I'm not.
Do you think they'll have a demo of it over at PAX?
there's a high chance that they will be, because it's coming out very soon. When PAX hits, there's a high chance that they will be.
Heck, I'm
And this
I'm
is only
willing to hop in line for that.
this is only if Nintendo has a booth. At the current moment, it has no, but PAX has confirmed that there has not all booth people have been announced yet. So
Yeah, because I haven't seen Snail Games on there, but I doubt Snail Games will want to show up.
So
that ability of yours. Dang.
which ability? Selfishness?
That selflessness or protecting aura thing. Dang.
That's because Gem Slime's like, I just put all my points into that specific boot, and I was like, I don't regret it now, because like the selfishness was a bit, because like here's the issue with the selfishness. One, the selfishness is willing to take every single monster attack, so it's really good on Gem Slime because it's immune to most things and has high defense. However, the issue with selfishness, Will, is that if it gets hit, it gets more damage than normal.
Ooh.
So it's a bit of a high risk, high reward thing, but with Gem Slime, that whole greater damage thing is less of a problem.
So is that the move?
Especially if you build the defense a little bid more better.
Not just defense, it has to be like the it has to be like its abilities too. What'd you say, Will?
Is that the move it's using? Is selflessness?
Yeah, selflessness. That's it. Basically, every single possible attack that comes at and allies, they will always go for Gem Slime. That's a guaranteed.
That is nice.
And like, it's really good on Gem Slime.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay, I had that turned off on my Gem Slime. I'm turning it back on.
Yeah.
There we go. It's back on.
How much was it?
Nope.
How much was it taking? Do you know?
When you make a Gem Slime, it's like the main ability, so it's like it's part of Gem Slime's creation. In order to give the talent points, I have to look at it in a second. After this fight, I'll showcase it. I think selflessness was in the middle of the whole thing, so it was about like close to 100 talent points in order to get it. I could be wrong.
I know. For my Phoenix for Omni Heal, if you want to get something with Omni Heal, it's going to take a lot of points.
Yeah, Omni Heal is like 200, which is why I'm grinding with my Cure Slime.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Wow.
150 to 200. For my Phoenix, it was 150. For Kazing, was 200.
So go.
Have any of you found a rainbow or egg yet?
No.
None. I'm getting gold eggs, but I can
So
I can even send you the thing for it.
So selflessness is 50 required points. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. The breakwind was 150, which is what protected me from that breath air, which is really good. And wave of relief gets rid of all status ailments from all allies, with all allies. So Gem Slime
That's Gem Slime's a good one to go with.
Oh, that's why I told Will that Gem Slime is a godsend in Dragon Quest monsters. Like it is a monster that I was aiming to get in Dragon Warrior monsters.
That's I just sent you the percentage of stuff for the eggs, the rarity of them all. For
Yeah.
lower, middle, upper,
Oh no,
all
Omni
different
Heal is
colors.
120. Never mind. I thought it was 200. Based on how good it is, I thought it would be 200. Honestly.
Omni Heal, yeah. Wait, hold on. Omni Heal, I think I have that on Lionheart too. I need to make sure because I know with Lionheart, since I have him as mostly my healer,
Mhm.
he makes it to where the cost of healing actually goes down. So he doesn't have to use that much MP for healing stuff. And if he needs to attack, he can.
I sent Grace another picture of the gem slime in her DMs.
Oh boy.
At this point, it's like I think she has Discord Nitro that she can get a custom like Discord icon.
Okay.
Or whatever. I'm just like like One Piece laughs or whatever. That's the meme. James, do you have Uno downloaded?
I think so.
It's only like 7 gigabytes or less, depending on how if you have DLC or not. Yeah, Auto Kadabra. Ever since I discovered Auto Kadabra, it's scary.
Oh yeah. The
Auto
auto
Kadabra?
Kadabra.
Auto Kadabra is the auto MP healing, and because a lot of the MPs that a lot of your monsters would use is less than like 20 MP, it basically auto restores your entire MP after every use.
I
Talk about
love
having
some of
infinite.
my.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
like
some of
only
my
very
creatures.
certain ones that will be like over 20 or more. And that's when it's just like that. Even then, you have items to recover MP. So it's like you have a lot of bases covered with Auto Restora,
Oh yeah.
Auto Kadabra.
A lot of my creatures do have it, but my dragon's one of its traits is dodge. I can't read that, but it's a dodge denier. In other words, that its attacks never miss.
Also, I didn't read Luigi's statements after a while, so sorry about that. With Fire Emblem, it's very difficult to overleveled, and and FE7 has a versus mode we can do. No save. Blazer is that confident. Oh yeah, no, battling these bosses, I'm that confident after the first one. But yeah, Will can maybe do that if he ever decides to go to that area, to that Fire Emblem at some point.
I don't do very much of anything for Fire Emblem. Like, the game that I've come close to playing that's more like it is, I would say, well, I don't know. Because Legend of Dragoon is sort of that way, but not really.
I love that auto Kadabra. Yeah, that 307 still.
It's just this 335 one. I'm missing this 335 one. I know I've seen this before in the previous area, but where is this one in this area? I'm curious.
I don't know where he's at. But I didn't know I was missing 379. I did not know I was missing it. I didn't know it didn't have a check mark.
Yeah, the check mark is a little bit hard to see, which I kind of don't like. That one is very, very easy. So you know that big grassy area where I told you where
Yeah.
that 37. Yeah, it's there in one of the
him.
seasons. It's like it's super easy to find.
Yep. I got Peeper, so I got that monster. So it's like cool. Now maybe I'll be able to make something new. Awesome. I pray, please. I need some. I need to make a new monster. I want to.
I got a
something
metal
new.
dragon. This metal dragon really straight up looks like one of those Digimon.
It does.
Like it's like it's weirdly its design looks like what was that boss that ultimate mega Digimon in Adventure 1. That was like one of the final bosses in the Adventure series.
I know.
Are
I know
you
what you're
talking
about.
about Chimeramon?
Machine Dramon.
Machine, yes, that's it.
Machine Dramon. That one. Where he's got the I know the move. Give me a second. It's on the tip of my tongue here.
Photon laser?
Giga Cannon.
No, it is Giga Cannon.
That Giga Cannon.
Yeah, it's Giga Cannon.
Photon laser is a signature for Imperial Dramon.
Yes.
I like how Will was so excited to actually say, like, I know Digimon, not like Emoto is in the room with Mike.
No.
Well, for me, I'm actually out in the living room.
That's what I figured because you sound so echoey.
Okay. I'm having a Digimon day tomorrow. I'm watching Digimon now. My Dragon Day is postponed. I'm starting from ground zero with Digimon.
Which Digimon? Specifically, which Digimon?
I'm starting with.
He's probably gonna start with the first and work his way up.
Yes.
Make sure you.
You're gonna have to watch Ghost Game.
My brother. He
You're
found.
gonna have to watch Ghost Game.
My brother, he did find on
eBay. Not
eBay.
Omnimon.
My brother, he found on eBay a Japanese version
of
found Digimon. Oh god damn it. I can't remember what it was again now.
Frontiers?
No.
Data Squad?
Next. Save
Crossroads? Crossroads?
Data Squad or Savers, whatever you want to call it. But he found the Japanese version.
Savers.
Yes. He found it on eBay. I'm going to give him money for it next month.
Is it subtitled though? Unless you plan to learn Japanese.
It is subbed.
Okay, I was gonna say you can have.
You can learn Japanese, man.
I was gonna say just have Kyle teach you because he taught Japanese.
No, he didn't.
No, he taught English. Never mind.
I think I went to Japan to teach Japanese. That would be ridiculous.
To be honest, that's what English teachers do in America.
I go to another country to teach their own language. What? Where are you going?
I'm sort of learning.
I'm getting changing my reserve.
On my own time, so I've got a lot of time to kill. So I've been kind of starting a little bit of lessons on Japanese.
Give me a second, Will. Hold your.
Is that green owl tracking you down?
No, I'm just saying. I just pray that it's still on eBay and that nobody bought it.
I'll buy it.
I think it's Japanese from Zero.
Okay, I'm buying it. All right.
On YouTube.
I know it's on. I know it's on eBay. Let me look for it.
Don't you get it. It's fine. I called dibs.
eBay. Digimon data savers.
I said dibs.
Digimon.
I'm expecting the law of dibs.
Savers. DVD. English dub. Oh, here we go. Data Savers Data Squad. 1 to 48 end. Anime DVD, all regions, English subtitled.
Not respecting the law of dibs.
You know what? There's 2 of them.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't read the book. Do you not remember that I told you about the 24th anniversary?
I'm going to need to get my eyes more checked and other things under control before I can start reading the books again.
Oh. Yeah, there's a Digimon book. And then I know with Digimon, the Digimon card game right now, which is their 25th anniversary project, which I think is called Liberator, if I'm right.
Oh, hold on. First and foremost, that reminds me. Definitely going to be interested to see when you start Cyber Sleuth. I don't have a throne thing like Grace does. Cyber Sleuth, yeah, at some point, I'm already getting through Sonic Heroes, so there's that. And so once I probably when I beat this game and then Sonic Heroes, since it's not going to take me a few tries, probably I will start Cyber Sleuth, and that was going to be a good one. Also, Mike, hold on, I'll send it to you DM wise. I think you have to look at this right now.
Okay.
So apparently someone made a tweet and there's a video about it. That apparently, that there's now a scan that can check sealed pack cards, like any sealed pack cards, and you can see exactly what you are looking for. Which basically means a lot of people's sealed packs will now go down in price if people can use that for whatever means and find the exact cards they're looking for. It's actually gonna break the market if this is like fully compatible with a lot of things.
Oh. Yeah, that is. Oh no.
I think it's more of a good slash. It's more of a good-ish thing because then people stop exorbiting like so much like money from people.
Possibly.
It's hard. It's hard to predict right now, but I think it's more. I still say it's more good than anything, to be honest. You should.
That depends on the collectibles and stuff like that, because trading cards count towards collectibles than they do out of anything else.
You just watch. Well, watch the video and tell me what it's like, because I just saw the tweet earlier today.
Okay.
Because I actually don't know
I'll
full.
get back to you on it.
Yeah, because I don't know the full info on it, but it does sound very interesting, though. Also, give me a second, Will. Hold your horses. I'm checking to see what reserved monsters I want to add. Oh man, Driller having selflessness? Oh, that's not a good one. Well, it has weak to explosion anti-magic, but still, that's not... Oh, that's not a really great one to have it on.
It's okay. I came back to grab at the change the things. I'm grabbing my Iron Maiden. See if there's anything I can make.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I have a team. I'm gonna see if I can buy a few things. So any items that I should get right now. Alright, I think I'm okay for now. Alright, we're gonna go through it and all that. I think, Luigi, whenever you decide to get this game, this is gonna have a lot of fun with you. Cause Will and I have been playing this for, at least with mine, it's been 44 hours, 43 minutes, and 44 hours, 49 minutes, and 22 seconds. It's been a while since we started this. And I know Will started later than I did. But he also grinded more, too. I would say so.
That's 103. It says 103 hours, 55 minutes, and 27 seconds.
Because you grinded and did a lot. Alright, I'm going to the boss. I'll wait at the door until you're ready.
I'm on my way.
Mm-hmm.
I got my Iron Maiden in my reserves.
I'm glad that well, my Iron Maiden is now permanently reserved. That's sad. I used her for such a good chunk of my playthrough and now she's reserved.
Oh, this is my second Iron Maiden, not my original Iron Maiden. My original Iron Maiden got used to making my crystal in.
Alright, I'm way at the door. Let me know when you're ready.
So my original Iron Maiden went bye-bye.
Yeah, I basically used all my teammates except my Iron Maiden, and now my Iron Maiden is just reserved. Sad. She got... I mean, I guess you could say she retired a little bit.
Yeah,
Getting this game, want to get Advanced Wars first. Advanced Wars I have. I want to play that more.
Yeah, the fun
Your
game
Iron
that I
Man
never got too
damage.
into either.
Mhm.
I wasn't very
Okay,
good at the single
I'm
player
ready.
campaign.
I'm at the stairs.
Okay, heading
Alright,
up
ready?
then.
Heading up. Okay. Let's do this.
Oh, this... Actually, I'm looking around really quickly. No. There's
Crap. There's nothing.
yeah, there's nothing. I got in a cutscene.
My lord, I wish
Okay,
to confirm
that is
the
crazy.
path to the final battle. The matter concerns
Sorry,
the Holy
I was watching the video a little bit.
Hold on, hold on.
And-
Hold your thought, Mike, really quickly. I'm watching cutscene.
I was the last survivor, yet I fought on until an enemy sword struck me down. When I
He got
came
poked.
to, I found myself walking through pitch darkness. Of a sudden, a bright light shone forth. I made my way towards it and was met by Barbatos. He praised my courage and offered me another chance at life. Should I swear his oath? When I agreed, he gave me my name, Percival. But it came at the price of eternal thraldom.
Are you saying that if Barbatos dies, you would also?
Thou art most astute, milady. Yes, should Barbatos perish, so too shall I.
No! You're my favorite, only other character that barely did anything else. Except you also left my lady away. So, I don't know.
I ask only that I am allowed to land the killing blow.
Well, you're on my reserved team, so...
I don't have him on my team.
I have him on my
You
reserved
managed
team.
to finish the
Not yet.
cutscene?
Not yet.
You have come.
Oh, man.
And I believe I know why. You have come to kill me, have you not? My liege, I owe thee much, yet I can no longer play bystander to thy barbarity. Laying waste to villages, slaying innocents, leaving nothing alive. This I cannot abide. King Barbatos, thy reign is at an end. Fool. You surely know the consequences of your actions.
He has a goat.
But
That's
so
true. Yeah, it rhymed.
the time has come for us to fight, Percival. Is that the best you can do? I cannot move, but this chance must not slip away. Please, my lord, fight in my stead.
Don't worry, you're still in my reserved team.
Want some too? Then I'll crush you like all.
Actually, if he dies, does that mean he goes away in my team?
Not sure.
Alright, cutscene's over. What do you want to say, Mike?
So yeah, they're able to get some imagery from One Piece cards
Mm-hmm.
as well as Magic the Gathering,
Yep.
and that could shake up the Magic the Gathering market watch just incredibly.
Yeah.
Now, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Digimon, on the other hand, is a little bit different.
I mean, every card
They
is
can
slightly
make out
different.
some
Yeah.
things, but not a whole lot.
I think it's because with Digimon, and no, at the very least with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, it's the art styles slash pictures they use, because Pokemon use a variety, like literally a variety amount of like different set pictures and stuff like that. As for and same thing goes with Yu-Gi-Oh, different art styles and different like covers, like sparkles and stuff like that. It's really complicated.
No, yeah.
I did my gem slime take 4 different defense downs? Only 3 of them worked. And it's like, is that triple defense down and it only did 31 damage? Jesus, gem slime.
My gem slime stunned.
My gem slime stunned twice. Second time stunned right now. But I almost lost some monsters, but with Omni Heal, I got fully healed. And I was just like, I'm so glad I invested in that.
Well, I defeated him.
Same. I just defeated him right now, too. That was so much. That was so easy.
You defeated him in 1 round. You defeated him in 1 round above mine. I went around 6, you went around 7.
Go ahead.
Oh no, we were just commenting.
That was that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so with Yu-Gi-Oh,
yeah,
you can they can actually, because of the foilized treatment for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you could actually make out the actual title of the card.
Nice. That's good. All right, cutscene time, Mike.
My lord, please allow me the honor of finishing him.
I just killed him.
Well, Barbatos, thy
Celebrate dance. Letha Saber that dance.
I think I'm not watching.
he died. He'd be like, Percival.
No monster need suffer any longer.
Percival!
My lord, I
Man, I was muted when I spoke.
it was an honor to
What was that, Kyle?
I made a comment about the music playing
no regrets.
after whatever just happened, and then it was unheard because I was muted at the time.
Percival's gone. Well, now she's unprotected and has Slib to protect her again.
Wait. I recognize this place. 'Tis where I came on that fateful day. Have I died again?
You died! You just died!
That light.
So we just had a goodbye, and now he's back.
Pretty much.
Talk about a fake out.
What a quick little cutscene, I just have to say.
Hey, great to have you back, Percival. Sorry, you're Sir Percival now. You disappeared right after you finished off Barbatos, just like you said. But you're back now, and, courtesy of this fella, you're a proper knight.
What just happens, like... What? Why did... Okay, he just appeared, and just said, make you Sir Percival now.
Thanks,
What the heck happened?
for my knighthood and my new life. A life that
Well, I'm
vow
confused.
to devote to thee,
You and me,
my
Paul.
savior.
I know this is a children's game.
You're officially
I'm just like, I'm baffled, but also okay.
Now that we defeated that guy, we can at least get the freaking monster now.
So, supposedly.
It's supposed to now that one weather effect should be able to be screen. If I have to get him off screen, I will get him off screen.
Next time I should never introduce Will to another Dragon Quest Monsters game, otherwise he's gonna go crazy.
You already introduced me to DQ9, and I'm going crazy with that one.
I said you can not have to go so far for it.
I've gone. I've gone far, and I'm down the rabbit hole.
I'm gonna take off for now.
Sounds good. Talk to you later.
Later.
I honestly,
Thanks, guys.
See you.
honestly, at this point, Will, I don't think I'm gonna ever see my game. I don't think I'm ever gonna see my game again until you die.
You'll see it again. I just gotta. You'll see it again. I just gotta finish it. At some point, I'm gonna get tired of side questing, and I'm just gonna finish the main quest and say, "Forget it. I'm done here. I give up on trying to do the rest of this stuff." Aha! Aha! I found a fromage. I found one. I can get it. I can get it. I'm getting it. I'm getting this creature. I'm getting it now.
I don't have the weather right now, so I'm gonna have to wait on it. I should introduce Will to Dragon Quest Builders.
I played a demo of it. It's in my opinion, it's
I mean, that is just
I
a
now have
demo.
the fromage fed. I now have every creature from this floor. I got it. I have every creature from this floor. Aha! 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 I win.
First or second game? Asks Luigi.
First one. I played the demo of the first one. The second one that didn't come out for a while ago. I missed the demo for the second.
I'm just gonna wait to see if I can find it. I don't have the weather effect right now. Okay, new weather has happened. Let's see. I know for a fact that this weather can have the acid rain as well. I'm pretty sure it was this. Yeah, no, it's the gold leaf that doesn't have that weather effect. I don't see the acid rain effect thing. Did you get it, Will?
I had gotten it. And mine was. What's even in my hand? I'm have to go back outside to see what's even out there.
All I know is that I don't see it right now. The acid rain's not happening.
I just stood on top of one of those piles right next to the. Right there. I just stood waiting.
Let me double check to see the weather.
I am in spring. I've got the smog thing going on. And yep, there. I got them going right now. I got two of them right in front of you.
They extended the demo of the second game, says Luigi.
I mean, all of I tried out. I haven't lost this. Anyway, how many mini mails do I got now? 4. I have 4. I just stood there and waited. And eventually it just happened. I kind of walked away from the screen, looked back up, and lo and behold, there it was.
Mm-hmm.
There she was, right there. Ran up and got it. See, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Fog.
Oh, there it is. Ah, so that's how you get the dragon gas thingy, too. Interesting.
just waiting. I had all mine, and beautiful thing was all of mine were were those guys.
So that's the lightning storm. Jeez. Okay, so I'm too strong to keep it alive. Got it. I wanted to test that out.
I mean, there's probably a lot of them anyway. Spawn. Right?
Yeah, they look very common. They're not like uber rare, like metal slimes.
And metal king slimes.
A metal king slime. I have yet to find a metal king. Oh my god. I'll go. I'll
Which
scout.
one? Which one?
I'll grab a bigger one. There we go. I got all the monsters that I can technically get. I mean, yes, there are like a couple monsters I have yet to get, but at the same time, I'm like, nah.
So now, are we going to Uno now, or are we just moving on in the game?
Oh no, James is buying this right now, and he's gonna be playing it with us exactly at the same pace. So yeah, James is getting it exactly right now to play. You know. James, acknowledge my joke. I don't even know if James is currently at his desk right now. Oh, there he is.
The dog being a little rambunctious. So.
You're being rambunctious right now?
No, the dog is terrorizing everyone by biting their feet and stuff.
Are they becoming weredogs now?
I hope not.
Alright,
Yeah,
well...
I made a good portion of my money back.
Oh, actually, before we ended off this section, I'm gonna see what I can make.
I forgot I still have some things to sell. So, that, oh, that, here. I have 2 Hocus Pocus rings. I need to sell those.
I could sell a lot of things. I won't really. Gander really only has like 2 of these. Well, he needs Peepee for that, yeah. Let me see if there's any unique monsters that I don't have. Ah, Hood. Oh, he's giant.
Can't make anything right now.
He's giant. He's a 50-foot beast.
I'm saving at the up at the top at the place where our elven girlfriend did that elf dance.
All right.
Saved off, and I'm not walking my TV over to Netflix.
Come again.
Because we're going to play Uno at the top. So there.
At least this game has synthesizing so much easier than it was in the original. Ugh. I'll still complain that the original original breeding and everything was such a pain in the butt.
You're gonna say that.
I second it. Uh-huh.
All right. All right. I shall save. I also want to look at the. All right, cool. I'm gonna do the transitioning. I will get some water because I am getting thirsty. So I'll be right back. It's a break intermission.
Grab me a picture.
Yep. So I'll be right back.
No. Intermission. Oh. Yes, I yawned on extreme. Sue me. Nick doesn't have to know that I yawned on his stream.
Well, what if we tell him?
He's not. He can't do nothing to me. I'm all the way over here, and he's all the way over there. I know he can drive to me, but still, what's he gonna do? I'm disabled. I will continue to yawn on his stream. I will never stop. Nothing can stop me from yawning on his stream.
Paper Mario music. But this isn't Paper Mario, this is Zelda. What am I talking about?
Will can't yawn. That's illegal.
You can't stop me. I will yawn forever on your stream. You cannot stop me.
I know where you live.
That may be true, but it still will never stop me from yawning on stream.
I know where you live, Will. I can just, silence you.
You may know where I live, but it will never stop me from yawning. I will haunt you.
I'll just have James be a Ghostbuster, and he'll Ghostbust you out of my house.
I'll find. There's always a way. But there's a will. There's a way. I am Will, so there's a way.
I was gonna say,
Good joke.
good joke. James, you ready?
The puppy's in her crate for the night, so
What?
puppy's in her crate for the night.
So
Oh,
is that a yes?
I